happening in our world right now. And I know sometime last week I was wrestling with the thought and the feeling of just like, this is not a time for us to be wasting time. Like, it's more important now probably than ever for us to be, as people, but more specifically as Black men, to be more on purpose than ever. And I think the thought that continues to expound on that idea is the power of intentionality and how valuable having dedicated and focused intention is to accomplishing anything. Like, if you have dedicated and focused intention towards something, which means that you are giving your attention to it. So I think, I can't remember what the saying is, but I think it's like attention follows intention. But the more intentional we are at something, the higher probability we have at accomplishing that, whatever we're trying to do. So if I'm being intentional about getting in shape, or eating better, or making more money, I have a higher chance and a higher opportunity to bring that to fruition. But if I'm not, if my intention is scattered, if my attention is scattered, then that likelihood, that probability decreases. So it's so important for us to be intentional. It's so important for us to dedicate our attention to the right things so that we can accomplish what we desire to accomplish, and desire to accomplish the things that the Most High wants to accomplish. And I think the thought that really kind of spurred this or inspired this thought is thinking about the enemy, thinking about the kingdom of darkness that is very intentional about rebelling against the Most High and very intentional about destroying us. And even with the enemy's intention and dedication to what they are intending to do, even if it takes a long time, because the devil and devils in general are really good at playing the waiting game. They have a level of patience, I guess, to accomplish a goal, and they're dedicated to seeing it through. And the thing is, the Most High in the kingdom of heaven is the same way. It has good intention. And the problem is us as humans. It's very easy for us to be distracted. It's very easy for our attention to be swayed here and there. It's very easy for our attention to be distracted and pulled away from what we need to accomplish and what we would desire to accomplish. I think this person's high beams are on. And that's a terrible thing. Like, if our intention is really focused on accomplishing and living out our purpose and being the best versions of ourselves, being beneficial men, then we can be like almost unstoppable. And if you have more and more people, more and more men moving with intention and giving their attention to beneficial causes and valuable things like building up our community, being their best selves, loving their families, loving their kids, loving their wives, loving their community, serving well, so much change can happen. But the enemy also knows that. And so with all of the distractions that are out there, all of the vices, all of the things that can pull us away from purpose, that can pull us away from intention, it makes it difficult. But we have to fight. That's part of the fight of what we have to do. We have to fight for our attention. We have to fight for our intentions. We have to keep fighting for those things so that we're not swayed and pulled to the left or to the right, but we stay on path. We stay on purpose. We stay dedicated. We stay determined. And we keep going. It's so important, more than anything. This world, this society, this country is so full of distractions, so full of tantalizing things that can pull us off of our plans, off of our purpose, off of our path, to keep us from being all that we're supposed to be, to keep us from living in vibrant excellence, to keep us from becoming beneficial. We have to fight. We have to fight. We have to stay focused. And we have to stay intentional about what we're doing with our lives. We have to. It's a must.